Shalom, shalom, shalom. This your brother Kwamba Allah coming at you with another lesson. Before I get into this lesson, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahah HaKodash. Double honors to my elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone who teach this truth, and who rule well. Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, this lesson is going to, watch what we're doing, especially, we in this flesh, man. This flesh, causes us, to go off and sometimes, as the scriptures talk about in Hebrews 8 and 8, for the Lord finding fault, with us in that fault became because of the flesh, man. The scriptures talk about the creature subject to vanity, but still, in this truth, you're supposed to be learning and growing, especially from the experience you had from the mistakes. All right, but to get into it, this is Job chapter 10. This is just to show you, how serious it can get. This is Job 10 14. It says, "If I sin, then thou markest me." All right, so if you go off and you transgress the Lord, because that's sin is transgression of the law. All right. You get marked, all right, because the angels is recording, all right. It says, "If I sin, then thou markest me, and thou will not acquit me from mine iniquity." All right, meaning what? You can get judged in your future lot, all right, or in your present lot. It's just up to the Lord's mercy, man. And that's what we hope for. We hope for the sure mercies of David, man, which we're going to get into, a matter of fact, I'm going to go to it. This is 2 Samuel. Let me go to it so I can. So I guess with glare on my screen. Samuel 12 and 1. It says, "And the Lord sent Nathan unto David, and he came unto him and said unto him, There were two men in one city, the one rich and the other poor. The rich man had exceeding many flocks and herds, but the poor man had nothing, save the little one, save the little ewe lamb." All right. When you go into this account, David had went off. All right, he set up Uriah the Hittite to be unalive, man. All right, but it says, "But the poor man had nothing save the little ewe lamb, when he had brought and nourished up, and it grew up together with him and with his children. It did eat of his own meat and drank of his own cup, and lay in his bosom, and was unto him as a daughter. And there came a traveler unto the rich man, and he spared to take of his own flock and of his own herd to dress for the wayfaring man that was come up unto him, but took the poor man's lamb and dressed it for the man that was come to him. And David's anger was greatly kindled that against the man, and he said to Nathan, As the Lord liveth, the man that have done this thing shall surely die." All right, and these was King David's words, man. All right, for a man's judgment to have taken a man's lamb, or one that he rose up and took care of. But what was the similitude of that? All right, it says, where was that? It says, verse 6, it says, "And he shall restore the lamb fourfold, because he did this thing, and because he had no pity." All right. "And Nathan said to David, Thou art the man." And it's like it says, "And Nathan said to David, Thus," it says, "Thou art the man, thus said the Lord power of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul." All right, but that was the hold on, no, where was that? The point. Oh yeah, the point of 10. I'm just gonna gonna keep reading, Salaki. It says, verse 8, it says, and I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah, and if that hadn't been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such things. All right, instead of you going off, the Lord, for you to go get something, the Lord will just bless you if you ask. All right, He's a rewarder of him that diligently seek Him, man. All right, and the scriptures talk about David being a man of the most highest heart. That's why this was said. He would have done. He would have gave him more if he wanted more. But the flesh, man. Salaki, if I'm rambling, but it says, verse 9, it says, wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of the Lord to do evil in his sight? Thou hast killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and hast taken his wife to be thy wife, and hast slain him with the sword of Ammon. Verse 10, it says, now therefore the sword shall never depart from thine house, because thou hast despised me, and has taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite. I was looking for the part where it said, let me see. Bear with me. It might have been in another chapter, but where it talks about this sin was ever before David. And that's going back to the Job 10 or 14. If you sin, thou markest me. Salakia for that. But I'm going to read to verse 13 and grab some more precepts. But it says, verse 11, it says, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against thee out of thine own house, and I will take thy wives before thine eyes, and give them unto thy neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of the sun. And all just for going off on one little not little, but going off on that transgression. All right, because adultery is a huge thing, man. All right, in the sight of the Lord. Going off from that, he lost, his wives, and that was just, that's the Lord's judgment, man. And we all have to bear that, if we go off, but we just hope for mercy. Verse 13. Verse 12, it says, for thou didst it secretly, but I will do this thing before all Israel. And that's why you see a lot of, even like, man, the major judgments that the Lord put out before people, man. I don't want to speak about people being unalive by the Lord like that, but people, the Lord bugged them out to where, they ended themselves, man, and more. Where the Lord sent sent lions among them, man, which is these today's niggas. All right. Verse 13. Well, I'm gonna finish 12. It says, but I will do this thing before all Israel and before the sun. All right, the Lord make examples. All right. It says, verse 13, and David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also have put away thy sin, thou shalt not die. All right, and that's what we hope for, the Lord's mercy, man. David still took a loss from that, and that's the whole thing, especially on this side, we suffer, and especially because of what we did. What's that? Like a 7 and 9, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I will behold his righteousness. All right, we are to bear the indignation. All right, the Lord's righteous judgment. All right, because we really deserve worse, man. But the whole thing is, keep from falling into this flesh. All right, keep fighting, keep combating. All right, because that's the whole thing. Satan wants you to fall. All right. I'm going to go to Ezra 9. And 13. It says, and after all this, it's like, and after all that is come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that our power has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, and have given us such as this Salakia, and has given us such deliverance as this. All right, all the things we have done, we could easily, been put to death for, man. But the Lord seen us and likened us into a chosen vessel unto Him. Lord willing, we be the man. All right, but still, all the things we have done, the Lord shows mercy. Every day the Lord shows mercy, man. And we should praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh more for that, man. Because some of us don't even, consider it all like that. You just think you just be waking up and you're going to continue about your day. Don't forget that the Lord is showing mercy. But I'm going to read it one more time. It says, and after all this is come upon us for our evil deeds, our evil works, all right? It says, and for our great trespasses. All right, scriptures say all Israel has trespassed, man. All right, and that's why we all ended up in this captivity. All right, because of our evil deeds. It says, seeing that our power has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, man. So He still showed mercy, man, because He could have had these devils do way more stuff. Even though the scriptures talk about they forward the affliction, you never know. All right, but our iniquity is at an end. All right, the Lord is about to deliver us, just like now. Now, man, Lord willing, I'll be a part of that number, man. All right, He's going to show mercy and deliver us out of the hands of the wicked. All right, but if you keep going off, the Lord going to mark you. All right, until what? All right, He's going to have enough of it, and then what? He's going to put you down, man. But amen. With that, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the Lord's elect. Until next time, shalom.